statistics tells us that main cause of a skin cancer is long exposure to sun and UV rays. So anglers spending long hours by the water or on the water should be extra careful. So basically there are two main ways to protect yourself from UV rays. One, some kind of a UPF cream. Two, UPF clothing. Personally, I'm not a big fan of creams because they are gooey, sticky, smelly, stinky, and so on. And once you are sweating with the cream on, it will run off very quickly. And you guessed right, you will be sweating because you will be using cream in a hot sun. Therefore, in this video, I will review a couple of items, UPF items, clothing items from Bassdash. That's a hoodie and UPF shorts. I'll start with a sun hoodie. As you can see, I have light in color one, and when it comes to the details, they are as follows. Let me find the label just to show you the material it's made out of. Here we go. So 84% polyester, 16% spandex, meaning that it's a stretchy material. And it's very nice, very soft, just very nice to the skin, at least to my skin. And let's have a look at the details, right? It has those thumb loops, again made out of the same material, stretchy, very comfortable. Also, you will see a logo. It has one on the chest and one on the back. And also, it has kind of mesh in key areas. So it will be armpits. So basically, as you can see, I hope you can see, that's kind of stretchy mesh. So that's the main material to protect you from the sun. But in key area where the hands will be, so armpits, so it starts at the bottom or base of the hoodie and it goes right next into the armpit. And it still continues a little bit just to make the angler feel more comfortable, because this mesh will allow, you know, for the sweat to escape easier. Very good design. I like it a lot. And stitching is really top notch. I can't, you know, say anything bad about it. It's good. It's, you know, easily, as I said, competes with Sims, Patagonia, Orvis items easily. And yeah, hood is of a good size, and also it has a neck gaiter. And also you will see that neck gaiter has kind of insert of that same mesh as in the armpits. So you'll be able to breathe easily. And once you have the neck gaiter on and hoodie on, all your ears, nose, neck will be protected very well. So very simple design, but very good design in my opinion, and I will be using this hoodie a lot. Other than that, as you can see, it's not a kind of massive item. I can, you know, squeeze it down, it packs down easily. So yeah, that's a sun hoodie from Bassdash. Fantastic item for not a lot really. High quality for budget prices. I always like this kind of a deal. Okay, let's move on to the short now, I guess. So that's a short, right? And you will see that the material again is stretchy. Let's actually find the label somewhere if we can. Here we go. That's the label. It says, I hope you can see it, 90 polyester, 10 spandex. So a little bit more polyester. So it means that the material is a little bit tougher, a little bit thicker, but still stretchy. So it has two main pockets on the sides, little loop here, then two zipped pockets at the back, and zips are of SBS, so very high quality zips or zippers. Then, oh, I believe I put, yeah, it comes with a tag and also a spare button, because fastening is by the button. And then we have one extra pocket here on one leg, which can be used, I guess, for a phone, smaller phone or something like that. Then we have a couple of pockets on the overleg. Logo here, kinda supple logo. And here we have decent sized pocket, again for something I quite like. The small one, it will be very, very good for, you know, just to drop odd lure when I will be switching lures regularly. Little loop here, actually elasticated loop, that's fancy. And you will notice that most key areas are extra stitched, for example here, right, by the pocket. So when you will be putting hands in the pockets, this area kind of wears out very, very quickly. But in here, I hope you can see it, it's extra stitched, so very, very good to see that. And also it has elasticated base a little bit. And one feature that I like a lot, crotch design. You see the material is kind of perforated, it has holes in the crotch, and all crotch design is just way better. It's not like standard like cross, it has kind of inlet with those holes. Very impressive for not a lot. Again, easily competes with anything I seen from Sims, again from Patagonia, Orvis, and other big and expensive brands. If I was to explain what UPF material is, basically it's denser material. So here I have just a plain cotton t-shirt, and as you can see, UV light goes through it quite easily. And here I have UPF clothing. Again, light goes through it, but not as easy. As you can see, almost no light hits my palm here. And with this one, it's just way more. And that's the main difference. Obviously there will be treatments and so on, but that's the main difference. Just UPF clothing is just denser, just to block out most of the rays. But again, in this case, as I mentioned, Bassdash added ventilation in key areas. Just a, you know, gridded material in armpits and by the neck gate where the mouth and nose is. Why Bassdash? I hear you. Here it goes. Basically, remember a few months back I did do a Bassdash rucksack review and how impressed I was with that. So maybe 50 sessions down the way, and this rucksack is still performing and just looks like brand new. So it's very, very good. Therefore, I decided to obtain a bunch of Bassdash clothing for fishing in the sun. Then I emailed Bassdash saying that I really liked their items, and they responded and offered me a coupon code to use that I can share. I mean, that coupon code with my viewers and subscribers. It will be Andrew's Nuts 15 for 15% off. That's a really sweet discount in my opinion. So yeah, thanks Bassdash. I guess I have covered everything, but before me checking out, let me remind you once more. I will leave links in the description below for the items I have reviewed and talked about. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.